Hello, everybody. Today is November the 4th, 2025. The gorgeous Prince William is in Brazil to promote the Earthshot Prize and do his good work over there. So, of course, naturally, certainly, the dumb prince rocks on up and announces that he is going to Canada. Unlucky Canada, very unlucky, for some remembrance events. Now, listen. Harry will have planned this well in advance, so he says. However, the announcement came on the same day of Williams being in Brazil to promote the Earthshot Prize, and Harry is just like, yeah, dropping it. Reminds me of the Netflix stuff, because can you remember that Netflix stuff? Remember when that was coming out? And William and Catherine were in New York for the Earthshot Prize, and Harry dropped the trailer. Well, Harry didn't. Netflix dropped the trailer. So shady, so obvious, right? So we're going to have a look into Harry's energy and William's energy on this. Harry's doing the whole, I consulted the palace. I was told them when I was going to make the announcement. Really? Really? So you're going to make an announcement that you're going on tour the day your older, more popular brother lands in Brazil to do something, to do a big part of his royal work. Come on, really? And then he says, and then Harry said as well that it had to be announced this close to it because of his security. Whose security, Harry? You're a private individual now. Yeah, you are not a part of the monarchy. You might be a veteran, you might work in veterans charities or grift from veterans charities or whatever, but your security is a private thing. You didn't even need to announce you were going to Canada. You didn't need to announce it. You should have just shown up. If security is that much of a problem, you know? Anyway, if you're new here, please subscribe. Everybody else, like, share, comment, hype, whatever you can do. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into it. So the first spread is going to be Harry's energy around this whole situation. And then we're going to look at William's. We are going to look at William's energy. Harry's energy. Oh, the Queen of Wands is in reverse. Oh, Megatron. Megsy. Really? Queen of Wands is a fire sign woman. We're reading about Harry. Harry's wife is a Leo, a fire sign woman. Megsy always comes out as the Queen of Wands in reverse, or the Strength card in reverse, because she's a Leo. Sometimes it's a little bit odd. But that Queen of Wands thing there, in reverse, this is all part of a suggestion from Megsy. Now, I'm not saying Harry is blameless. Poison goes where it's welcome, but this is a suggestion of Megsy. Get at William. I'm going to read Megsy's cards on this as well, actually. I'm going to do William's next, and then I'm going to do Megsy's. The moon is in reverse. It's a Piscean energy. They think they are opaque, nobody can read them, but they are so translucent. Like, you guys, everybody, like, sometimes you don't even like, you don't even need the cards. You can see what's going to happen, but what the cards do is give you motive, intention, what's going to happen, and some stuff, right? But they are getting so there's a level of corruption here. There's a level of manipulation. They think no one can see it. They can see right through it. Also, attaching their name, which is really sneaky, this announcement's come, attaching their name to William, or attaching, Prince Harry, and somebody will say Prince William in the article is doing the Earthshot Prize. What it does, it gets them more hype. It gets them more clicks, it gets more views, it gets the articles more and more. There was a time when Harry and Meghan did anything like this, it would have been top trending page of some of the newspapers. Yeah, it would be the top story. Oh, Meghan. And now people aren't even outraged anymore by it. That people are just like, oh yeah, we know. So there's that. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. He's defending himself from something, and the Seven of Coins is underneath. The Seven of Wands in reverse above, they are going to deflect from it, and they know that they're expecting an attack. If they're expecting an attack, they knew that the optics around this was going to be off. So they're kind of encouraging an attack. So they want people to turn around and say, oh, you're only doing leaf line because da 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 da. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Seven of Coins in reverse. They really have, and they continue to do this every time. They overstep, then they overplay their hand, and they ruin any income that they're going to get. And don't get me wrong, status and income are paramount for both of them, right? The Seven of Coins in reverse. This is a completely wrong move for his ongoing financial situation, put it that way. It will affect him. There's the Six of Swords, there's the journey coming up to it. So yeah, sometimes the cards are just like literal. He wants to move things on. He doesn't want his name attached to Andrew. Okay, so he wants the name attached to like William. So they're going to back and forth with William. Okay, especially Megsy's PR. And he's going to get to Canada, guys. He's going to have a face like thunder. Something's going to happen. He's going to want to walk away, but he can't. From shenanigans in Canada, God knows what's going to happen. This came out in the reading I've just done regarding David Beckham and Harry's energy around that. The Ten of Swords in reverse says to me that he's feeling very betrayed, very betrayed. He feels like he's been stabbed in the front. And at the time of doing this reading, it seems to me that very thing could be the fact that David Beckham's been knighted. It could be that, but there's a betrayal here as well. And Judgment is in reverse. Okay, what he's hoping for, this is a business trip, guys. He's saying he's going over to help the veterans. He's going over to honor this is money. What he's hoping for from this whole trip is more links in with charities, give and take, establishing links. Okay, what you're seeing with the Markles is very similar to kind of what Prince Andrew did when he was a trade envoy. They are trying to build up links and establish contacts off the back of their name, but they're trying to do it in a charitable view. But then it's not, guys. It's yeah. And the Knight of Coins. This isn't going to be a massively successful trip for him. There is going to be embarrassments for it on him. He's going to look somehow he's going to look worse than he does now, worse than he went in, you know. Let me have a look and see what we've going on with William's version of all of this. So this is very much Megsy's idea. Let's have a look and see where William is in all of this. You guys know she's mad on William. Like the Tower, he's not happy. He's really not happy. Really not happy. He's really peeved off at his brother. And the Queen of Pentacles is crossing over. That's Catherine. Right. Can you remember the Catespiracy stuff and all of that stuff? I think the royals very much are very aware of online, let's say online pressure groups, if you want to call them that, or trolling groups that go out of the way and spin narratives and all of that. That Queen of Pentacles, he's very much the person who is most in his mind in this trip is Catherine. He's missing Catherine, let's be honest. So this has come at a worse time while he's by himself away. We have the Princess of Wands, the Page of Wands going forward. He knows it's just a money grab. He knows it is. And we have the Two of Wands underneath. Harry is like gone from William's life. That door is shut. He doesn't want to be reminded of it. He doesn't want to see it. With the Page of Wands above, William is going to keep pushing forward and putting his best face forward throughout this trip. He's not going to respond. He's just going to double down and enjoy himself, even though he has that Tower energy there. So this betrayal from his brother still hurts. The Four of Wands is all about the foundation. Like, he was really looking forward to this trip. He's been really looking forward to all of it. He really thinks it's how he's going to build off his upcoming, because it is upcoming. It will happen at some point. Upcoming reign. I was going to say kingship. I don't know why my brain's not. Yeah, well, never mind. Okay, let's see. Next, we have the Justice card. Oh, things are going to even out. I feel like things are going to even out. And now we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is there, I feel like. And then we have the Five of Wands. They are going to support William. There's a lot of support for William around him, and a lot of support from big media types, yeah? And it's quite obvious. There were games Harry and Megxie play thinking that they're uber clever and absolutely wonderful, you know? The Five of Wands there, there's going to be squaddies about, but that King of Wands there, that's some really good back. I'm wondering if there's a fire sign man close to William that is around him right at this moment in time, supporting William. Let's have a look and see. Justice is coming. The Hermit, what's on his mind? There he is. That's his bro. And the Six of Cups. Children, the future. I mean, he's talked about children in the future. So what you have here is William has got a spine of titanium, steel. He was forged in flames, really, in 2 incidents in his life. 3 incidents now. His mother's passing, his brother's betrayal, and now you've got all the drama with Andrew. And the most important thing, the biggest thing, was Catherine's illness last year. Things are going to balance out with this for William. Harry ain't going to get what he wants out of this trip. Let's have a look at Megxie. Harry's not going to get what he wants for the trip to Canada. William is going to get what he wants for the trip, from the trip to Brazil. Basically, is what I'm saying. The cards are saying. He's concerned about his brother. He is concerned about him. He's there. He's like, is he a threat? What is he doing? Why is he still doing this? You know, it's just like, but he has closed the door. It's just wanting attention, William. He's just jealous, envious, hateful, spiteful, all of those things. Let's have a look at Megxie, because she came out first. The Five of Wands in reverse. She wants people revved up and fighting. This is a setup, so all of the little squaddy bots can turn around and go, oh, you're only saying that, you know, and fight. This is that is part of it. It is a complete setup. So yeah. 10 of Cups in reverse crossing over. Oh, please let us deflect from the fact that our family is basically malfunctioning. It is not a happy family, and she wants to deflect from that fact. I mean, you saw the photo when she's doing her faux kind of like, oh, some team won, la 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 la, and like Harry's sitting there with a face like a slapped haddock. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh. The Three of Wands is in reverse. I've got 2 cards. Let's have them. And underneath we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. They are trying to, it's almost like they're trying to gazump William and Catherine's and the monarchy's events, the rest of the monarchy's events, because they can only get traction now because nothing they've done has ever worked. And this strategy is cold, hard, and brutal. And it's ungenuine, as you all probably know by now. It's very ungenuine. It's just shady. The Five of Cups upright, there is regret there. And then the Queen of Cups is in the same bit. I've just done another reading, and the Queen of Cups in reverse is in the same position, yeah, in that reading as this reading. She's really going to make a massive play on Diana's legacy. Probably just after the scam jam sales flunk over Christmas. Let's have a look and see. The Hanged Man is in reverse. She's impatient and she's never learned, you know. And the Eight of Cups surrounding her, that wanting to walk away but can't. So there's an element there with Harry that came out in his cards, like something is going to happen in Canada where he wants to just leave. Now it might come out until after the trip is over, but there's something coming. There is something coming. The Seven of Swords in the upright and the Five of Swords is in reverse. Details, Megsy. Details. You've forgotten the details again. Always forgetting the details. What is it with you, Megatron? Stop forgetting the details. The Seven of Swords there. The Seven of Swords is very much so manipulation, trying to move in the shadows, trying to get things. She thinks she's doing some kind of like clever moves behind the scenes and everything, because that's what she's hoping for. The Five of Swords in reverse would suggest to me that she isn't making clever moves. She's actually just completely, she's forgotten something. She's overlooked something. There's a evidence somewhere that she's guffed up again. Could well be to do with Canada. It could well be to do with her little squad. Of course, we have the Three of Wands there. She hasn't got the people in Canada that she used to have who would have helped her games with Harry and the promoting. So she's a little bit frustrated because she's trying to set something up over in Canada for some reason. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that's what I've got in the cards. Yeah. They didn't have to announce it at all. And they certainly didn't have to announce it during Earthshot Williams' once a year big green prize award, huge, global, and they dropped that there. Harry is so salty about those military patronages, isn't he? Never mind. Anyway, guys, lots of love to all of you. Thank you very much for being here. Please share and everything else like that. And I'll see you soon for some more readings. Take care, everyone. Bye, guys. Bye. Hi, Merlin.